definitely to think a lot more strategically and to back the decisions that I make 100%.
The skill that I take from the program is now I getting better in public speaker, and I never refuse if someone invite me to do, and I learn to ask the question, and I feel like no question is a silly question.
First and foremost, a sense of self-awareness that I really didn't have before. Also a connection to country that I never really acknowledged was there and should have. And in terms of behaviours and skills, I think a deep curiosity and yearning to know more, an absolute passion for storytelling and for understanding that everyone has a story. And I think as a social policy professional, as someone who considers herself an advocate, these are really important qualities, and I'm grateful to the Foundation for them.
What I took away from the program was the power of really engaging with people as leaders, which is really, really important. Also having the belief that feedback is so important about your own development, but also encouraging that feedback with those that you lead and work with.
I think I learnt to appreciate people more, and I say that every time, but that's probably the key part. And I guess the elements of that are listening better to people, appreciating different perspectives. I think one of the key messages was understanding that you can have a divergence of opinion with someone, and that's okay. And you, Ed?
For me, one of the key things that I learnt was around different personalities, getting a deeper, truer understanding of introvert versus extrovert. I think that's helped us personally, but it's also helped me in the workplace and, with friendships and family. Specific skills, definitely around negotiation. And it's interesting that even though I was in the course, 7 years ago, I'm still going back to skills that I had learnt at the time, and recently joining a board and really understanding the power of negotiation and compromise. I think I'm continuing to learn or remember things that I've learnt in the course and still putting them into action. But the different personality traits, the power of compromise and negotiation skills, I'd say were some pretty key things.
I think I further built my muscle around observing and understanding how people operate. And the skills that I developed during the ARLP really helped me understand myself better. And then also, when you're working in a team and a really diverse team, which is often the case in regional Western Australia, being able to understand how other people tick to get the best out of them. To really, I'm all about how it is that we can solve some of those wicked problems that regional Australia's facing. So I think that was really critical in understanding how I lead best and how to get the best out of others.
There's a few things that I come back to over and over again that I learnt from the Australian Rural Leadership Program. One of them is to live by your values, be really clear on what they are and always stick to them. The second one is always beginning with the end in mind. And the final one is to make a conscious effort all the time to look at things from other people's point of view. So walk in other people's shoes.